What are you filling up the ears of the Sultan with now, Prime Minister? Communication with the elderly sometimes makes the heart weak. Old people who are nearing the end of their days, fearful of their death, tend to make others weak and timid as well.
The great lady must know, better than I do, that there is a border between caution and fear.
But you very well know that the line is quite thin. Instead of listening to this bitter old man, please listen to your cousin, who has at least brought you some news from afar from the city of Otrar.
Come closer, Khair Khan. Don't be a stranger. I really hope you have good news for me right now, my cousin. I've heard enough bitter words for the night and need a change of mood.
Your servant has no choice, because he has sworn to tell the truth, no matter what, be it sweet or even if it is bitter news. A group of Mongols? If the Sultan wishes so, I will gladly give you the news at a later time, if need be.
Say it! Make me even more bitter!
A group of Mongols, disguised as merchants, have entered into Otrar for a few days. What they have for trade is quite little. It does not match their numbers at all. The goods that they had with them made me especially suspicious. I asked around and I realized that they are spies disguised as merchants who have come here to gather news about the land, secretly trying to find information that could hurt us, and not business. I am aware of the pact made between Sultan and Genghis, but is sending spies here disguised as merchants part of the pact? This is unacceptable to me as a loyal servant. I cannot let them do as they please any longer. I am a border guard of the truly great Khwarezm kingdom. I cannot stand by and watch the Mongols betray us. I won't allow it. And if these secret spies, who are now in Otrar, leave the city, which is a border area, and enter the other parts of the land, what are we to do?
I give you full permission to do whatever you like to them. Stop them now! Hurry now, go back to Otrar tonight and tomorrow and finish them off!
A rush to kill the Mongols, even if they are truly spies, might be a little too hasty.
Silent, Prime Minister! Silent! You do as I said immediately. Hurry right now, Khair Khan, and finish it off soon tomorrow in the best way possible. You can go.
But Your Highness, please listen to me.
That's enough out of you, Prime Minister. You turned the ceremony for the Crown Prince into a mourning procession with the things you said. That speech you gave, was that how to introduce a new Crown Prince, or to pray for the death of the Sultan?
Mongol gold is beautiful, isn't it?
Gold is always beautiful, really.
It's as if the Mongol gold has a different shine to it. It's a small gift for my great-aunt over here.
500 Mongol merchants, and all your aunt gets from you is this one little chest as payment? You have become a little stingy, my nephew. If the Sultan, say, hadn't gone and ordered the killing of all those Mongols, what were you going to do with the 500 corpses in Otrar, eh?
I was just hoping that my great-aunt would help me. I have seen her do much more greater things than this in life.
I will forgive you this time, it seems. But from now on, don't you dare do things without receiving orders from me first. And also don't take that old man's influence lightly, boy. Go back to Otrar immediately. And before you think of what to do with the corpses, send your aunt her share before anything else, in full. Do you want to know why the Mongol gold has such a different shine to it? Because it is covered with blood. The blood of pure innocence.
Coming. Coming.
Is Baha'u'ddin Valad in?
Yes.
Huh. Obeyed.
Who was it, dear?
Obeyed.
What horrible news does he have with him from which horrible part of the land this time? Whose death has he brought news of for us this time? He's such a curse, that one. Don't stand here watching me. Don't let them waste the dough and the bread. They might just burn it.
Halime. Halime. Don't let the dough go to waste, Halima.
No, my dear, don't worry. Don't worry. Nothing will happen. The dough will be okay. I promise you that.
It's quite shocking. The number of the murdered merchants has actually surpassed 300. And for everything that I've heard, they say that Lady Targan's nephew was behind the massacre. And some of the people have even been saying that it was an order from the Sultan, because everyone knows that he has always had his eyes set on the land of China. In fact, he has used this as an excuse to drag Genghis toward Iranian soil. But you see, Genghis has made a vow on his Asa and Yasa, and so it seems that's the Mongol law, that he will definitely turn Iran into ruins. I truly hope that the danger can be avoided.
If all of this turns out to be true, then may God help us with these imprudent sultans.
God's light isn't like the light of the moon or the sun, which leaves a trace. If his light shines without a cover, everything will disappear. There will be no sky, no earth, no sun, no moon, nothing. Everything will be gone completely. Aside from God, nothing will remain.
No, he didn't eat.
You know, ever since Obeid came and then left, Baha'u'ddin's mood has really changed a lot. I've told you 1,000 times already that you shouldn't open the door for Obeid when he comes, because he has nothing else to offer except some bad news.
I hope you can forgive me. But you see, I'm only doing what I was told to do, because the great scholar himself has told me to allow anyone who wants to see him in.
Yes, that's correct. He said anyone. But he didn't say Obeid now, did he?
Mother? Should I go ahead and take it to him? Here you go, eat this. I promise it's very delicious. I have eaten it too, but I suggest you don't eat this one.
Let's eat together.
I see you are still frowning. Why does grandmother consider Obed to be a bad omen?
You see, many of us consider the truth that we do not like to be a bad omen. Sometimes it's hard to trust certain things.
In the nature of mankind, all of our knowledge is in fact deeply embedded. For his soul is able to see every single hidden flaw, just like the purest of water. It shows everything that is hidden underneath it. Whether it is stones, earthenware, or anything else.
The Sultan should know that he is not a Sultan, but a tool of the Imperial Harem. The Sultan also knows these things in charge are the people who are living on this land, and that they are the ones who also provide the Sultan with bread and water. So without the people, I don't think that he is even worthy of leading a pack of horses. The Sultan must know and realize that Iran does not belong to him. All that he does is take the taxes of the people, and then he goes to his bedchambers and retreats back to his hunting grounds. The way that he actually governs the land, it is done with a closed fist and very poorly. We have a God, and a prophet, and a Quran, which are in fact our criterion and our foundation for our political world.
Oh, great lady.
I've already heard your news. I want you to go back to Balkh and continue doing what you were doing until the messenger of the Sultan brings along new orders for you. And do not let anyone get suspicious of you.
Your wish is my command.
The court steward will take care of all your work while you're gone.
Don't waste any time. Put everything in writing.
Have you heard the news from Balkh?
You can go. Well, I have heard some things. You should know that I'm just like you. I have my own spies.
That is good. So I'm quite sure that you have heard that this time Baha'u'ddin's sword has aimed more directly and sharper than it ever has before.
As a matter of fact, he actually had some words for you too.
Yes, I know. I know that. Now tell me, are you planning on just hearing without doing anything about it?
What exactly can I do? Do you want me to drown Baha'u'ddin or hold a ceremony? And then stab him to death in front of everyone?
Don't be so sarcastic. And please don't act like I'm your enemy, Sultan Muhammad. Baha'u'ddin Valad isn't just a simple preacher you know. If you do not put an end to his voice right now, you will be hearing his words from thousands and thousands of other people.
I don't think that you know Baha'u'ddin. I'm sure that he's a simple preacher, but the fact is that there is an entire city backing him. Ask the people who bring news for you to count the amount of people who goes to the mosque every single Friday just so that they are there to hear him speak. Or ask him to count the number of people who go to him so he can solve their problems. There's one thing you shouldn't do. Do not think that you are a politician that knows it all. Because I know some things as well.
And from what you know, what does it tell you? How exactly should Baha'u'ddin Falad be dealt with?
You see, I believe that there are much better ways than just killing him and create fury among all the commoners. Because today, he is actually like a warrior who is armed with different types of weapons. We have to make sure to disarm him, one by one. And I think we know that there's only one person that can solve this problem. Only one. And that person is Sheikh Kamaluddin, the head judge of Khorasan.
The final conclusion is, if you are in love with someone, it is because you've been drowned in the beauty. You have drowned in their grace, and the art, and the overall ability of that person. They have become more mysterious to you. So for now, you should consider every single thing that Allah has created, all the mysterious things, the beautiful and the astonishing. And then you should watch the things He has done. Witness how magnificent it is, and He'll let you in.
Bravo! Bravo!
Anyone who is in love rarely loves his beloved, and is also a witness to the glory and the beauty of his beloved.
Excuse me, Sheikh. Excuse me, Sheikh. I have given Hassan Balkhi a house to live in and made him pay some money in advance. You know that it has been quite a while that his rent has been due, and he hasn't paid me anything as of yet. I was wondering if it was possible whether or not I could take the money that he has given me in advance.
Only as much as he owes you. The rest should be returned to Balkhi immediately.
Sure.
But before doing so, I want you to tell Balkhi to come and see me.
I will do so, Sheikh.
Open up the gates!